I'm going to go through my drawer of my primers, foundations, powders, and kind of figure out what I've got in here that I want to keep, what I want to get rid of, that kind of thing. So we'll start with primers. I've got the Tarte base tape. I'm going to hold on to that. That's fairly new. I got that in a subscription box and I like it. The No Problem priming water from Touch and Soul. I have not actually used this yet, but I plan to, so holding on to that. Benefit the Professional. This is my go-to everyday primer. This is what I use every single day, so obviously keeping that. This is the Wander Beauty Glotion illuminating lotion. I have not. Is this a primer? Gold finish. Wear under or over makeup. Okay, yeah, so I guess so. Or is it like a highlight maybe? Heck if I know. I don't know. I'll hold on to it. I haven't tried it yet, obviously. This is the VDL Lumalayer primer that Stephanie Armour sent to me, and I've only used it one time, so I want to try it out some more times and see how I like it. And then we'll go to eye primers. This is my really disgusting looking Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer, but I use this every day. I really like this primer, so this is probably my third tube of it, I think. So keeping that. And then I've only used this like twice, but the Milani eyeshadow primer, and I like that too, so keeping that. And I've got this little Bella Pierre makeup base, kind of like little eyeshadow primer thing here. Alright, I'll do concealers next. I've got these two Kokie Cosmetics concealers that I got one in a Ipsy, and then someone sent me one that she got in her Ipsy that she knew she wouldn't use. So I use these every day, so keeping those. Not both, but one at a time. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. I use this basically just when I'm doing like a cut crease. I use it for that. Otherwise I notice that it kind of creases on me too much, but if I use it as like a, you know, primer for eyeshadow and a cut crease, it works well. And then the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, I use that also, so keeping that. What else do we have here? Oh, I've got a Bye Bye Under Eye that I have not used yet, obviously. That's why it's still in the box, but I'm keeping that. These are really pathetic looking because it's Mary Kay from a million years ago, but they're blotting papers and they still work, and I still got some in there, so why would I throw them away? So keeping those. Oh, I have this little Becca First Light priming filter. I guess I missed that with the primers, but I'll hold on to that. I've got these little black translucent powder things that you can take with you, and then you can blot your face. It's like little powder compact things, so kind of cool. And then my trusty Coty Airspun in translucent extra coverage that I use every single day to set my makeup. I am super oily. For those of you who don't know, I have very oily skin, so that kind of will let you know the products that I say that I love are based on because I have oily skin and they work well for me. So if you have dry skin, they might not work the same for you, but this is the Bella Pierre Banana Setting Powder. I have only tried this once, so I need to try it some more, so keeping that. I've got some little, like this little It Cosmetics CC cream that I think I've maybe used once or twice, so I'll hold on to that. This is another CC cream, this Marcel, so I'll hold on to that. This is a cool BB cream, and I have not used that, so I will hold on to that and try it out. Now this is the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and I love the way that it looks on my skin, but it breaks me out. Every single time, I've tried it several different times, it always breaks me out. So I'm going to pass it on and see if my sister can use it, and if not, she can just toss it, but yeah, that doesn't work for me. This is my Catrice foundation that I absolutely love. It's just too light for me right now. It's like my winter foundation, so keeping that. These are my little BB creams that I got from Dollar General when they were on really good clearance because they were half off of this price. And I do really like these. I think they would work better for someone who has drier skin than me, because with oily skin I do get pretty shiny. So I don't know if I'd necessarily recommend them for people with really oily skin, but I think if you have combination skin or dry, you'd probably really love them. So yeah, but I'm gonna hold on to those because I do like them. These are my Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundations. I used to wear this all the time. As you can see, this one I was scraping, and this one's really dark, so I kind of was like mixing them because it was too dark. But the last couple times I've tried to use these, I didn't really like how they looked on me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and toss those. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation. I love this foundation. It's almost gone. I'm in shade 103. I need to get some more because it's, like I said, it's almost gone, and I love this foundation. It's my go-to kind of foundation. And then I have these two Wander Beauty Nude Illusion liquid foundations, one in light medium and one in medium. And I don't wear this all the time. I just occasionally wear it. I have it on today. It does give a really beautiful finish, but I find if I do wear it too many days in a row, it does kind of, I get like some little kind of bumps, and so I'm fine if I do it like 2 or 3 days, but then that's like max. So but I do love it, and the finish of it is gorgeous, so I'm keeping those. I have this Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, and I use it sometimes. I mean, I don't like love it. Some people swear by it, but I don't think it does anything magical for me, but I will keep it because I do use it sometimes. I have this little City Color HD powder. It's a loose, you know, setting powder. I never use this, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass that on. I have this Wet n Wild mattifying powder. I'm laughing because it looks disgusting. Yeah, I used the heck out of this, but I don't use it anymore, and I think it's just time to throw that puppy away. It's nasty. And then last in this drawer, I just have this e.l.f. mattifying balm. So they give you like a little spongy thing, and then here's a mirror, and then the balm looks like this. And I did use that a ton too. You can almost see pan right there, but it's got some like fuzzies in it now and stuff, and I just never reach for this anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And so I guess that gives me this handful of things that I'm either passing on or throwing away. Well, I guess I'm only passing on this foundation, and the rest is getting thrown away. But so pretty good. Kind of cleared out some of the stuff in there so I can kind of see what I've got and use it, and I'll reorganize it and have things more easily accessible and not being crowded by stuff that I don't want. And so next, the next video you see of my declutter series will be my last one, and that will be my eyeshadow palettes, which I always think is the most exciting anyway. So watch for that. Thanks guys, bye.